So it's a new Wendy's in what I consider a top location for the future. I look at a lot of these QSR that are, older, like 20, 30 years old. And some of them, the locations are prime, but the buildings need to be rebuilt. This is a newer building right off of Interstate 81, right turn, and you're there. Probably can identify it, but I'm not telling you which one it is. But I would recommend this one. I mean, the cap rate's under 6, yes, and that's typical. But this one is in the path of future growth. It's right off the interstate, good location, and it's next to some other fast food places that are also doing really well. I look at thousands of these, and there's a lot of people that are considered armchair underwriters. And everybody needs to be to look at the basic numbers and get an idea if the property's even feasible or not. Because literally I get, I don't know how many calls a day where people are asking prices that are great prices for 25 years from now. But realistically today, they aren't in even the realm of reason. So, you always got to do that preliminary underwriting. But, when the rubber meets the road, you got to get out and look at these properties, look at the access, look at what's surrounding it. And that's what I do. I mean, I told you, I'm a certified general appraiser in DC, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia, Hawaii. And so I go out as an investor, an investor rep, as a broker to a lot of properties to see how they really fit together. I mean, a lot of people can give you recommendations, but when you actually see something, it's totally different than you see in pictures or you're just running numbers. So, be careful, just armchair underwriters. You got to have somebody that goes out in the field, sees hundreds of properties, can tell you how they compare to the rest. And that's what I do. I mean, I'm not cheap. Don't think I'm cheap. I'm always busy, but it's a lot better to make a $1,000 investment on a property to have it looked at than a $100,000 mistake. Okay, so today I'm out looking at quick service restaurants, QSRs. And if you're interested in buying any of those, let me know. But here is a Whataburger, which is the new craze around here along with Raising Cane's. So we're actually going to look at 2 restaurants right now, a Whataburger and a Raising Cane's. And these go for like $4 million, plus or minus. And what we're going to see is there was a fast craze for these when they first started here in the Southeast, and that have lines. And then the expansion grew, and then they picked some locations that I would call not the best. And if I was going to invest $4 million, I don't think it would be in this place. And I'll show you a couple reasons why. It's a new lease, corporate guaranteed, like 15 years says the listing. But let's look at some basics around me. See, the road is up there. See, a bus just went by. That's the road. And there's the sign. Here's the sign right here. So this place is down in a hole. Yes, it's right next to a Walmart, but that's not really a positive. Let's look around. There it is. The Walmart's behind it. The side of a little strip center's near it, and then there's our urgent care and the tire place over there. But you see, look at the parking lot. This is like midday, and there's not a lot of traffic going on here. It's hidden. It's difficult to access. You got to go around because the back of it's facing the Walmart. So, I don't know. For 15 years, that's what it's supposed to be guaranteed as. So I just left the Whataburger. I told you my feelings about that location. And here for $1,000 less than the other property is this Raising Cane's. Let me show you the road frontage on this one. I think I'm in love with this property. Look at this. It's at a traffic light intersection. Look at the traffic on every which way. And this property, it's right there. Oh my. And this one's priced just over $4 million also. And again, Raising Cane's is like new to the area, expansion. This property, when you're comparing it side by side with the Whataburger, there's no comparison. And yet they're asking for about the same thing, same price. The upside is you got to get out in the field and have somebody that knows locations, especially for these QSRs, quick service restaurants. Because if you looked at the other place just with the listing data online, you'd see, well, it's right next to the Walmart. Yes, it's right next to this and this. But when you get to a site visit, it's a totally different story. This property, prime location, prime traffic, stoplight, major intersection. Look at the traffic. Look at it. Every which way, more and more. So this is a property I would definitely pursue if I was looking for a quick service restaurant. And then I would consider the things I'd consider them. Look at, they're just pouring in here to go through that drive-through. I love it. The other place, nobody. It was desert.
The things you have to consider is not only the location, but the lease. How solid are these leases? Will they be renewed? Is there an escape clause if the store doesn't meet expectations? What are you going to do with it then if it goes dark? Will you be able to find a other restaurant that will move in and meet the same rental expectations? So there's a lot to consider. So they're looking at numbers on a piece of paper, making a site visit in itself is not going to determine if this is a good investment. Many brokers will lead you to one or to another. It doesn't mean if they're available, they're good investments.